Gopalpur gang rape horror in Odisha has shaken the entire nation. A 20-year-old young girl was raped on the beach when the entire state was busy in celebrating Rojam, the very festival that celebrates womanhood. The case that initially seemed like an extortion case when a group of boys allegedly threatened the duo to leak their photos and extorted Rs 1,000 in cash and forced additional payments through UPI transaction. But then their brutality surfaced when they detained and physically assaulted the male friend and allegedly took the woman aside and raped her. The shocker does not end here. Among the 10 accused, 4 were minors and 4 of them have now been arrested. However, here's the catch. The boys may be released just because they are juveniles. Because the law says, and I quote, "Child's capacity to understand the consequences of their actions and may decide to try them as adults," unquote. When we are talking about juvenile crime, this is not the only case. Let's go back in time. Remember the incident where a 5-year-old girl, Puri, was raped by her 17-year-old neighbor at Noyagarh district of Odisha. The Nirbhaya case in the nation's capital, where one of the 6 convicts was a juvenile, considered the most brutal, served only 3 years in a reformative home. These aren't rehabilitation centers. They are holding zones with no guarantee that the child who entered is any less dangerous when they leave. After the Nirbhaya case, the Indian Juvenile Justice Act allowed teenagers between 16 and 18 to be tried as adults. After the Nirbhaya case, the Indian Juvenile Justice Act allowed teenagers between 16 and 18 to be tried as adults if and only if they are found mature enough to understand the consequences of their crime. But how do we measure moral comprehension in rapists? When children stop behaving like children, should the law still protect them as if they are one? And while the law debates their mental maturity, the survivor now battles lifelong trauma, public shame, and a system that often cares more about the age of the rapist than the age at which she lost her peace forever. Is it more dangerous to punish a child as an adult, or to pretend that some crimes are just mistakes? Or is it time we admit that some minors do know exactly what they are doing? Is it justice when 4 rapists walk free after 3 years of reform school while the survivor lives with trauma for life?